Welcome to another video, A Walk with Phil, and today I'm in Caldmore, which is just, well, very close to Walsall town centre. And it's been often said that the places like Caldmore and Blakenall, Palfrey are all very deprived areas where it's there are high unemployment rates and high crime rates. And anyway, I thought it's time I had a look around for myself, the Caldmore area, and just see how bad or how good the area is. So the media don't paint a very good picture of Caldmore. So I think it's time we had a look around and see what we think. So let's go and check it out. Okay, so today we're in Caldmore, and if you're not a local to the area, you would probably be saying Caldmore Green, but many here who live here will inform you that it is in fact pronounced Caldmore and has been pronounced Caldmore for many a decade. I'm standing here in West Bromwich Street. Ahead of me is Little London with its couple of high-rise blocks of flats. And what I'm proposing to do today is take you down to Caldmore Green, which is where the main settlement of Caldmore grew back in the day, in the late 1700s, early 1800s. And there's the bus service that comes through here, the number 4. This one's going to Blackheath via Stone Cross. If we continue along this road, we do end up into Walsall town. So West Bromwich Street is what we're on, and it has been said many a time that Caldmore, Blakenall, Palfrey are very deprived areas of Walsall town, and many residents here do feel they are neglected, especially when it comes to cleaning up the streets and the rubbish. What we find here to our left is 2 or 3 streets leading off one another. We've got Arundel Street here to the left, and this one's Windsor Street, and you can see they're very old streets. All these areas of Arundel and Windsor and Cambridge Street, which is just a bit further at the back of Windsor Street, those were all these streets were laid out in around 1875, but the houses themselves are around 1880 to 1890s, these particular terraced houses. And you can see an array of shops all along here to my right, catering mainly for the residents of this particular area of Caldmore. We've got your curd style barber and your curd style pizza, and we've got your few takeaways and vape shops. Just turn you around here, we've got another barber shop here, and yeah, the very old terrace properties where the shops are. This one is called Thorpe Road. Again, a one-way system here with lots of terraced houses all down the bottom there, all down to the left. Lots of fruit and veg and racks of onions all along this road here. This is a more of a modern building. It has to be said that in the 1950s a lot of slum clearance took place to replace with the more modern properties, but in some instances when they did pull them down it took forever to replace them. And of course we're going to have a lot of convenience stores up and down Caldmore, and we'll just show you over here. Look, we've got a few of these Asian style clothes stores. And convenience stores. It's a very old building. Look at this one here, 1902. You can just zoom in up there, look, you can see it's got Coronation Buildings, 1902. And below that you've got a couple of clothes stores. And we've got a Turkish Barbers there and a mobile phone store. Now here we've got a sign that says "Welcome to Calmer Green, Massa Bazaar." We're still in West Bromwich Street. And here we have Spout Lane. This is where West Bromwich Street begins. And there's the signage on the wall there. And this is here Calmer Green. Very interesting building. I'm not sure how many people know what this building is here with the arched window at the top there, look. But actually this was the Picture Playhouse. And the Picture Playhouse was a cinema. And this building actually opened in 1915. They modernised it in 1930 because they included a sound system. The Sheridan Film Services acquired the cinema and changed its name to the Forum in December 1931. They also owned the Alhambra down at Dudley Port, I believe. The Sheridan sold the building in 1951. After World War II, the writing was on the wall for this particularly old cinema. Always last in line for the newer films that was coming along, and by which time a lot of the cinemas around here people had already seen them. Another change of ownership in 1958 didn't go well, and the last film shown here was on the 28th of May 1960, called The Northwest Frontier. But at least it's still standing, and it's now a cake shop. But it's good to see. And when you think about all the areas around Walsall, to have one in a backwater, if you like, it's quite surprising. This is the Calmer Green area here, just as forms as a kind of an area where you can walk through. There used to be lavatories here, but may have been here where this montage is. Probably an underground toilets. Let's have a look at the few stores that we've got here. We've got a Polish store, and we've got an ironmonger's going on there. Let's have a look what he's got at the top, shall we? What's he got? It's a very old sign. He's got Star Bargains, we've got fancy goods, toys, electrical goods, clocks, watches, videotapes, and cassette blanks. Who remembers cassette blanks? Cassettes, eh? Oh, we've got a Jamaican store. I thought that was a toy shop then, but it's a top shop. Now we're going to go Calmer Road. You can see above Andrew Morrison there's a clock up there. And it's not displaying the right time. Talking about it, what, 10:30, 11? It's 4:10. Again, there's a fair few stores along here. They look like mainly food shops. So with the clock up there, it gives you the impression that perhaps there used to be a jeweller's perhaps, or a watch shop of sorts back in the day. This is sort of a more modernist building here on the corner where they've got the pharmacy. We've got a big supermarket here, haven't we? And this one's called the Samia Centre. It's an Islamic shop. What's this, Bray Street? This is the special offer. You've got a mixed meat guru over there. Not sure what that means. St Michael Street? St Michael Street was once called Strafford Street until 1925. So before 1925 this was called Strafford Street or Stratford Street. Okay, another butcher's there, and we've got an estate agent that no longer opens, and nor does Islamic clothes, books and gift shop. You can see above the shops, look, all the old terracing. And here on the right we've got more modern housing here. It does, I have to admit, when you look around, I'm not looking really closely, but there is a lot of litter around the place, and that's called microblading and beauty, and plenty of sweet centres around. And this one's Hope Street, with the barber's just up there on the left, look. Oh, there's another couple of, well, 3 stores here. We got the shutters down. Gives it a bit of a hopeless sense sometimes when you see this sort of thing. Now I can see Mount Street ahead. I'm going to go down Mount Street, I think. Have a look down there. We've got a chip shop on the corner. Up here we've got a street called Little Carmer. Little Carmer back in the day was known as Bath Street. And Bath Street was renamed from Prospect Row because some baths had opened not far in Dudley Street in 1850. So yes, it was Bath Street once, before it was Little Carmer. And Carmer Road continues along there. Let's go down Mount Street. Take you down some of the side roads of Carmer. This doesn't look particularly attractive, does it, this on the corner? And we've got some buildings that have been removed and demolished. Perhaps flats or apartments to be constructed here one day. Mass Bazaar up there. He's got frozen fish and fresh meat and chicken and all, yeah, and all that. There's 1 or 2 car parks about, all day car parks. You've got 2 hours to park on the side roads. And this is a Masjid El Medina. Which probably looks like it was once a house. There's an old terrace property here, look, all down there. White Street, this one. Let's have a look at White Street signage, look. Very old. The cafe there in the corner that's shuttered now. And what's this place going to be? It would be nice if they put some kind of boarding up to tell you what's it going to be. If I just cross over here, just show you these very old looking terraced houses here down Mount Street, with their doors leading onto the front footpath. Around 1880s, 1870s, Sheridan House looks particularly old, with a gate there for your horse to go through, your horse and cart. At the bottom I should be Arnold Wensbury Road, which is one of the main roads that leads you into Walsall town, and it's all quite modern here, look. Right, we've got a very rusted old signage there, Mount Street, and if we just turn here to our left, Father Christmas is still here. We're in the middle of March now. It's a Friday morning, and it's particularly nippy this morning. There's a lot of these doors now, isn't there? Noticed. Black, white, brown. Postmen love them, don't they? They bend down to put the mail in. The EU apparently was going to outlaw that sort of door, funny enough. But we left the EU, the UK left the EU, so that particular door isn't banned now. All pebble dashed houses here. That's not particularly attractive, is it, when they paint the numbers on a brick wall? I just want to show you this one here where it's got gated here. Now this used to be a road called Silver Street. As you can see, it's no longer Silver Street. Alpha Taxis on the corner, or Alpha Travel I should say, on the corner. It's been there years, that place. This is called Corporation Street. Here, look at the back of that, there's an old car there, isn't it? Let's go and see if we can check that out. Very old. Look at this old car here, back of Alpha Travel. See? Just the shell. In fact, there's more than that in there. Look. You see those in there as well. There's another couple in there. Just here where all these blocks of flats are, these apartments. That used to be a garden centre, and strangely, it was hit with an arson attack. And of course, the land was sold off, and they built all those apartments on there. Now, Corporation Street, as we're on now, used to be known as Coal Pit Lane. Yeah, Coal Pit Lane. I don't remember when it was actually changed. I think it was about the 1850s, and it got changed to Corporation Street. There's South Street just there. And we've got building supply. Used to be a factory here of sorts, but you can see now it's building supplies, Red House Building Supplies. What's this place here over here? Oh, this big building on the corner. I'm trying to work out what it is. It's welcome to, oh, it's a furniture store. Yeah, furniture store. Oh yeah, there's a bit of rubbish dumped here, isn't there? Well, there's any spare ground like this, you're going to find a bit of fly tipping, I dare say. Camden Street. And there's this large building here, which once belonged to a factory of sorts. It's a very fine looking building. This is look as though it's built forever, this one. It looks solid. I don't know what it is now. It looks like all apartments now. Another electrical and hardware store here. Get your wheelbarrows, look. Got a few there piled up at the front. Oh, what's this one here? Oh, another carpet store. Underlay. That van's in a bit of a state, isn't it? A very fine, clean looking house on the corner there, all painted nicely, look, with its nice black, clean shutters. That's Rutter Street down there. A few more stores along here in Corporation Street. We've got a few clothes stores again, and barbers. And we've got a bakery. Watan. Above the shops, look, you can see. Again, 1890s buildings. And we finally reached Karma Green. Now I just want to cross here and just show you something. And here's Watery Lane. And just here, where this green part is, and see where this tree, there was lavatories here as well. Again, I'm presuming there was underground. You can still see the stones, look, going round. Yeah, lavatories here. It's just the little things, isn't it? It jogs your memory. Victor Street. It's all rather modern down Victor Street, look. And this is a carpet store. Just this building here, it was the White Hart pub, and then it got sold off, and it's become apartments now. We've got a blue plaque on there. I'll go and check that one out in a bit. See what it says. There was another pub round here called Baker's Inn, but I'm not too sure which one that would have been. I'm assuming the Baker's Inn pub But just that one there where it's got SKK Learning just there in the distance, that looks like that was probably a pub, the Baker's Inn pub. Yeah, it says it's the Bonnie Blower MBE 1948 to 2019. I haven't got the zoom on this, so you'll have to zoom in on screen. Well, that was the end of our little walk around Calmer. Went down a few streets. We went round the major shopping areas of Calmer Green. It was nice to see the old cinema still standing and still trading as a cake shop. But as for the area being painted as a very deprived area, I think you would have to live here to understand whether it does feel a deprived area, because it's classed as an area that has got high crime rates and high unemployment rates. And also, one of the things that's been levelled at this place is the amount of litter and fly tipping that you see up and down the side streets of Calmer. And I saw evidence of that, and I do get that sense that it feels a little neglected in many parts of this area, and many of the residents have complained over the years that Calmer is one of these areas that is rather neglected by Walsall Council. But anyway, I don't know what you think, but if you like the video, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and hit the notification bell for new videos, and I'll see you on the next one.